Hi, my name is Julia. This is the fucking yoga company. Yoga for the rest of us. All of the benefits, none of the yoga bullshit, and there's quite a bit of other bullshit floating around. Today is Morning Groove, this is Morning Groove, and I am listening to. What am I listening to? I'm gonna hit something random. I'm on Morning Groove J on the F and Yoga Spotify profile on and let's get to it. Yeah, I was checking the Patreon page, and good thing I did, because I posted calisthenics and didn't attach the video. All the work. No, there's just a lot of moving parts, and I'm easily distracted. Oh my goodness. It cracks me up. Okay. Today is Morning Groove Yoga. Morning Groove Yoga is designed. The intention, designed. It comes from my brain usually, unless I have a really good idea and then I write it down. Morning Groove Yoga is, the intention is to get us moving and grooving. If you slept hard, I slept hard. I couldn't get to sleep, and then I slept like I was in a coma, so I slept in one position for way too long, and now my back is tight, and my hip is tight. Anyway, so all of those things, right, I'm going to work out, hopefully, in this flow. And the same goes for you. I hope you're going to work out your in the flow, as well as opening up those peepers and getting your brain set for the day's fuckery. We're going to start in comfortable seated position, whatever that looks like for you. So staff position is pretty accessible to most folks. That being said, you might be feeling tight in the hamstrings. You might be feeling tight. I'm feeling tight in my low back. I have a kind of a cramp. I was using the edge trimmer yesterday, and I wasn't switching sides. I tried to switch sides, and I have a Charlie horse in my rhomboid, maybe latissimus dorsi. Anyway, tuck a pillow, tuck a bolster, tuck a blanket underneath the back of your knees. That will help make this a little more accessible. I feel like I was shouting. So today I'm going to try this tone without a mic. The mic was way too close, although I do have a little rat. Is it called a rat? I don't know. I have a little fur thing that might take the breathing and, being too close to my throat down a notch. Also, maybe I'll tap the oldest offspring. There must be a nice handy audio tool to take all that stuff out, maybe. I'll ask her. Them. I'll ask them. Anyway, or back to, easily distracted. Modified Z-sit, one leg out, one leg in. I like this one because you get a little external rotational mobility feeling in your hip flexor. You get a little adductor stretch, which helps with low back tightness. If you were sitting here and your knee is real high, again, grab the bolster, grab the pillow, grab a blanket, roll up a towel, tuck it underneath that knee. If you're determined to sit here with me in pleasant seated pose, that is okay as well. Again, if the knees are high, offer them some support, because if your knees are this high, you're leaning back, you're making a face, and you're not really able to sit comfortably on the mat. Tuck a pillow, tuck a bolster, tuck a couple of rolled up towels, dish towels. Do people use hand towels anymore? I have hand towels, but I was raised by a crazy person, so, I also use flat sheets, so I just realized that's a Jen, the millennials, zillennials, I don't know what they're called anymore, don't use flat sheets anymore, right? That's weird. It's not weird, it's just not what I was prepared for. Pulling your attention and awareness from the external to the internal. Taking a scan of the body, checking in state and quality of the physical form. How are you feeling? I don't know when you're doing this. I'm doing this first thing in the morning, so I'm having all those getting out of bed, you know. At my age, sleeping soundly is an extreme sport. Noticing any of those areas that might be feeling some tightness. We don't want to attach ownership or judge those. We're just taking an inventory. We're just taking our finger along the bookshelf and scanning the titles, right? Moving that attention and awareness into the state and quality of your thinking and check in. Hopefully you're in that nice, lovely limbo space, right? Purgatory space. Not purgatory is such a terrible word. It's just an ugly word in general. Let's call it liminal space. Yeah. Hopefully you're in that liminal space where you're awake, but your to-do list hasn't started amping up, right? We want to hold ourselves right in between those two places. If you have already skipped that emptiness, that lovely openness, let's slide all of those to-dos that are crowding your attention off. Ignore your calendar for a minute, for an hour. And let's move ourselves into a nice, lovely open field of thought. Silence. Connecting ourselves now to the breath and paying attention to how your body's moving as you breathe. It is the height of allergy season here in the Northern Hemisphere, so maybe you're struggling with some allergies. I get fall allergies in the autumn as well, so I don't know how y'all folks in the Southern Hemisphere are getting treated. But just noticing how you're breathing. I forgot to inhale. Shit. Okay. That's going to be a struggle point. I need to move my inhaler over here. As you are paying attention to that breath, let's slowly increase the length of the inhale. Doesn't have to be the longest, strongest breath you've got. We're just waking up, and match it to the length of exhale. And again, we're never asking you to Darth Vader breathe, and I certainly don't want you to sound like a pit of vipers, which is what it sounded like when I had that mic attached right here. My breath really isn't that loud when I'm doing it. And we just want to work a balanced rhythm of breath. Just, this lovely give and take. Try to unclench the teeth and let the tongue drop away from the roof of the mouth, keeping the face relaxed. Wherever you are in that length and balance of breath, let's exhale all the air out of the lungs, reaching the fingertips toward the mat. Nice, lovely stretch up to the ceiling. Reaching on up, let's take lateral extension, taking a tilt over to one side. Oh, big reach, big reach, big reach. Oh, stretch. Rock and roll the wrists, wiggle the fingers. Coming on up. Ooh, that was a kink on that side. I was trying to wiggle my wrist. It was planted on the mat. Rock and roll, wiggle the fingers. We're going to do that 2 more times on both sides, right? 2 more full repetitions. Now, stretch toward the ceiling. Feel long through the lateral side of the body. The lateral side of the body is I don't even remember what the name of that term is right now. It's unnecessary. clenching my teeth. Unclench your teeth. Taking that stretch up to the ceiling, let's take our first forward fold. We're resting our weight on our forearms. Knees, calves, ankles block our floor. I'm going to stick with the knees, tuck the chin. Wiggle the toes, relax the feet, unclench the teeth. Walking the hands back, unwinding that fold. Nice big stretch up. Releasing the hands behind the hips. Bowing the chin forward. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Give them a little squeeze back. Ooh. Tilt the ear over to one side. Releasing the chin forward and taking a tilt of the ear to the other side. I will put up a freebie. I can't remember which June freebie is up for free because I was busy this month and forgot to do it. So if people are asking you who you do yoga with or how you do yoga, you can send them to the Patreon. There's one free class for all members once a month. Sorry, that just popped in my head. Easily distracted. One more time. This just feels so good. Releasing the chin forward. Trace the fingertips around the front of the body. Slowly stack cervical spine. I'm going to change the cross of my legs. So if you're in staff pose, you're going to stay right where you're at. The rest of us are swapping one leg out, one leg in. Oh, this is the hip. This hip is tight. It's pulling on my low back. Oh. All right, nice big reach on up. Taking lateral extension, and we're going to reach across the body and just reach forward. Straight forward and take a little lean with it. Unwind. Coming on up to center. Lateral extension. And then go straight forward. That arm's going to reach out perpendicular to the ankles. Lengthening up. All right, we're going to go lateral extension again. And now we're going to go diagonal to the knee. So we went forward, and now we're adding a little rotation. Leveraging the latissimus dorsi, the transverse abdominis, on the insertion point of the glute med. And now we're going to take a deeper turn. So I'm going lateral extension, and I'm going to go past the knee if I can. So just reach the fingers toward the opposite hand, tuck the chin. Unwinding. We're holding those for a breath or two. It's a little bit longer than what we do when we just move in repetition for warm up. Sorry, I was holding my breath. If you were holding your breath, let it out. Coming and reaching on up and taking a forward fold, tracing fingertips down and a little rock side to side. You might be able to go a little bit deeper. I'm going to move down into the calves. Tuck the chin, wiggle the toes, relax the feet. Walking the hands back. We're going to stretch up to the ceiling. Nice release down with tucking the hands to the hips, bowing the chin forward, taking a tilt of the ear to one side. Move slowly. I'm feeling some tightness on this side. This is the side I slept on hard. My hand's a little numb. I haven't been able to figure out what's going on there. Releasing the chin forward, trace the fingertips around the front of the body, slowly stack cervical spine. Let's move to hands and knees. I pad my knees with a blanket. Knees and elbows. Ankles. Those are the only bony parts of my body. 2 fists side by side, right? Place the knees to either side of the hands. I'm going to grab a block that I keep here, and I'm going to place it between my ankles. And that is going to provide me some support in this a slight external rotation, because of my feet, which means internal rotation of my hip flexors. It's right opposite action. And if you want to feel that, what that does for me, grab a blanket, fold it up, grab a pillow. Doesn't have to be a block, and get it between those ankles. It'll keep your shins, knees, shins, ankles, toes in parallel. You're going to feel all sorts of weird and wonderful places that you didn't notice before. And weird and wonderful is not what you think it means in that context. All right. Hands come forward. We move from 90 degrees, a half to a full palm's length out from underneath the shoulder. Oh, we're going to do some. I know exactly what we're doing today. All right, let's inhale at center and start with our Chakravarkasana bow. Tuck the chin. Take the forearms down. Little scoop of the belly, draw back into the fold. Open the palms to the ceiling. Make a little fist. Stretch that out. Inhaling forward. Wiggle the fingers. Roll the wrists. One more time. Now I'm rocking and rolling just to get things, I'm feeling the extension of my spine. I'm feeling the tightness in my hips. Inhaling forward, let's what the fuck lean. Now I'm going to go shallow these first round. Oh, we did this, when did we do this? We did this last week, I think, maybe in relaxation yoga. Where we went a little deeper into the hip. We'll do something, well, I don't know what we're going to do yet. I thought I did. Angry cat tuck. Flatten the back. Inhale. Exhale, Chakravarkasana bow. Tuck the chin, take the forearms down, scoop the belly, and draw back into the fold. Inhaling forward. What the fuck lean. rock forward, and then rock back. Switch sides. Lean forward, rock back. And to the other side. Rock forward, lean back. And switch. Lean back. Angry cat tuck. Flat back, tuck the toes, just hold here. We're just stretching through the feet. First little round. Soften the elbows. Flatten the toes, Chakravarkasana bow. Tuck the chin, take the forearms down, scoop the belly, draw back into the bow. And inhaling forward. What the fuck, lean, rock. And lean back. Lean out, rock forward, lean back. Angry cat tuck. Take a little rock of the hips one direction, rock the hips in the other direction. Flat back, tuck the toes. Now take a gentle lean back. It doesn't have to be far. We're just working, right? One at a time. Try to keep your heels in parallel. Come down to the forearms and rock up, taking a little extra oomph in the calf. Coming on down, flatten the toes. Come up to the hands, Chakravarkasana bow. Tuck the chin, take the forearms down, scoop the belly, draw back into the fold. Wiggle the wrists, wiggle the fingers, make a fist, thumb outside, make a fist, thumb inside. I'm going to have to take my thumper right there. Inhaling forward. What the fuck, lean. Rock forward. In the sun, sky. All right, angry cat tuck. Take a little lean. Take a little lean. Deepen that lean. Flat back. Tuck the toes. Press yourself as far, a little further back. I'm going kind of heavy here. I'm going to rock forward to the hands and step into this, or roll into this calf stretch. So I'm in Pike's pose, maybe we call this Pike's pose in Pilates. Push down into a heel, soften the elbows, push down in the heel, shrug out of those shoulders. Glance forward between the hands. And we're going to walk ourselves up. And I'm going to sit into my heels for a forward folding chair. I'm grabbing the block. Round in the back. Trace the fingers up the legs. Big yawning stretch toward the ceiling. Reach those arms out, palms up. Bring it on up, lateral extension. Engage the core, soften the knees. All right, big open arm sweep. We're tracing the fingertips down the legs to come to the block. First initial forward fold, soften the knees, little forward in the feet. Elbows to knees. Trace the fingers up the legs, nice big reach. Sweet. Lateral extension. Big open arm sweep. Oh. Inhaling up to come down to forward folding chair. So we're going back to our forward folding chair. Touch the mat. Step the left foot back. We're going to stay low. So I'm just in this low lunge. I want to get into that calf. I want to get into that foot. Plant the hands. We're stepping the right foot back. Finding that downward facing dog. Soften the knees, soften the elbows. Lean back a little into the hips. Press into a heel. Spread the fingers nice and lovely. Relax them. Glancing forward to walk it up. Forward fold. Touch the elbows to the knees. Trace the fingers up. Woo, big open arm circle. Cactus squeeze. Lateral extension. Oh, I'm creaking and popping everywhere. How are you doing? Forward folding chair. Let me tell you, this is a bomb-ass playlist. Take the fingertips right under the toes. Arch the back. I have to be a little delicate. Bend the knees. Touch the mat. Right foot is going to step back. We're in this low lunge. Maybe grab a block. Soften the knee. All right, I'm going to step back. Plant the hands with my left foot. I'm stepping into my downward facing dog. Soften the knees, soften the elbows. Lean back. So I want you to think about this long flat line from the back of the head through the base of the neck, down the spine through the ribs, into the hips. So don't sway down into those shoulders. Nice and flat, but it's a lean into the heels, lean into the hips. Glance forward. Walk it up. Elbows to knees. Trace up the legs. Sorry, I gotta make all of the adjustments. Cactus squeeze. lateral extension. Sorry, I gotta change this. Lateral extension. I'm with you. Lateral extension. Forward folding chair. Sweep it down. Trace the fingers down the legs. Sit into the heels. All right, I'm going to take the fingertips to the ball of the feet. Arch toward the ceiling. Lengthen through the shoulders. This is a lovely stretch under the shoulder blades. Unwind, sit down. Left foot's going to step back. I'm worming my right foot forward, and now I'm grabbing the block. I'm going to come a little deeper into this lunge, soften the knee. All right, I want you to touch the mat, bring the left foot forward a skosh, move the block, and now we're lifting that leg straight up and taking a bow. So this is a supported, single-legged folding balance. I have heard this called needle pose. I don't like that one, but whatever. All right, let's step back. Plant the hands. Right foot steps back. Downward facing dog. Soften the knees. Shrug the shoulders. Widen the chest. My pinkies are out towards the edge of the mat. Flat, flat, flat. Back of the head, base of the neck, place between the shoulder blades, down through the ribs, hips. Glance forward, walk it up, forward fold. Elbows to knees. I'm going to grab a quick drink of water. Come on up. Nice big inhale up. Cactus squeeze. Lateral extension. Ooh, just got a real big release right over the top of that hip. I love it when that happens. We've done something lower in the body, forward folding chair. That has given me a release and allowed me, that was a much better word choice. Whew. Taking the hands all the way under the feet, pressing into the wrists. Unwinding. Plant the hands. Right foot is going to step back. I'm going to worm my front foot forward to get a little deeper into this lunge. Soften the knee. This is all covers. Well, some of them are covers. I like it. Plant the hands, move that block out. Move the right foot forward, and now we're coming up and taking the bow. Lift that right leg as high as you can get it. I'm going to step back, heel toe my foot out and around, downward facing dog. Soften the knees, long in the upper body. Shrug those shoulders. This is not really a resting pose. It's an active pose because you're pulling the spine apart with your core. You're up in the chest, the pecs, the upper back. There's a subscap and a teres minor action happening. Glance forward. Let's walk it up. And release. Elbows to knees. Come on up. Ooh, big squeeze of the glutes. Cactus squeeze. Lateral extension. Lateral extension. Forward folding chair. Whew. I'm taking my hands all the way down to the heels, pressing my big toe into the heel of my hands, unwinding, bend the knees, left foot steps back, worm the front foot forward, find the block. I'm going to go a little deeper into this lunge. And now I'm taking the knee all the way to the mat. Tuck that back foot. Lengthen the front leg. Soften that knee. Just drop those hips back a little bit. All right, I'm going to move that block out. Heel toe it out and around to knees. Rocking up to my feet. Stepping forward. Soften the elbows. Shrug those shoulders down. Press the heels into the mat. I love fucking yoga. Sorry, didn't mean to shout. Glancing forward, walking it up, and taking the fold. Let me just say this. I love fucking yoga. Elbows to knees. Consistently on the mat is just so good for my body, so good for my brain. Whew. Lateral extension. There's all these little bits and bobs that I can feel needed it. Doing my best to ease my rheumatism, arthritis. All right. Fingertips are going to the arches of the feet. Pull up on those shoulders, arch the back towards the ceiling, press the toes into the wrists and the heels of the hand. Unwind, bend the knees, touch the mat, right foot stepping back, front foot is worming forward. I'm coming into this low lunge. Oh, you know what? Did I skip? I did. That's okay. Take that knee down to the mat. I'm going to lengthen the front leg. All right, I'm going to move that block out of the way. I'm going to heel toe my foot back. This time, we're going to widen the knees and touch the toes and press into the heels. A light, kind of an elevated, this is a modified frog, right? We're just here. The rock side to side. I'm going to do an announcement. I'll do that later. Excuse me. All right, bring a knee in, bring the other knee in. Come up to hands and knees. Let Shakravakasana bow it. Tuck the chin, take the forearms down, scoop the belly. Draw back into the fold. Little rock side to side. Wiggle the fingers, roll the wrists. And now I'm going to come forward. Woo! And take seated. I'm going to grab some water. I'm moving my blanket. We're going to do a little pelvic tilt. We're going to do some twisting, upper body, lower body twisting. We're going to do some figure 4. I am going to take final relaxation on the foam roller. So, think about where you want to be. Ooh. All right, I'm gonna be up here in cactus arm. Heels of the feet are scooched a little close to the glutes. I'm gonna inhale. We're just pelvic tilting, so just roll on up, squeeze into the hips, and then roll down. And roll up. And one more time. Oh, I'm gonna do some hip flexor stretching. And one more time. All right. Oops. Take your feet out to the edge of the mat, windshield wiper sweeping, dropping those knees over to one side. Ooh, something just popped. It wasn't a joint. I mean, when you're popping your joints, right, you're squeezing the air out of, I want to say it's a bursa sac, but I don't know if that's true. Right off the top of my head, you get air in the fluid, right, the cushioning fluid between the joints that helps support cartilage. And when you pop your joints, when you pop your fingers, when you hear clicks, usually you're squeezing air out of those. Now that was just a ligament roll. So sometimes when you hear that click or you feel that pop, it's your ligament has slid a little out of the channel. So there are these channels along the bones that keep your ligaments, sliding along the appropriate alignment. And sometimes you'll hear one of those. It's deeper in tone. And it's just because something's popped slightly out of placement. All right. Rock and roll those knees together. Right ankle goes over the left knee and press into that thigh. Just externally rotate that leg. Left hand slides up behind that knee, bring it into the body. Keep the top foot dorsiflex. The bottom foot can do whatever you want. Release that foot. Take the sole of the foot opposite. So rock over. Oh. Ooh. Unwind it. Press the sole of the feet towards the ceiling. This is a great place to grab your strap. If not, just hang on to the back of the leg. Try to get your leg as long as you can without locking that knee. Right? Yoga is not about getting your toes to your nose. It's about creating length from hip to heel. Oh, that's some hamstring tightness right there up the back. Woo. All right, I'm going to release. Left foot goes over right knee. Take the hand to the inside of that leg and press out. Oh my goodness gracious. Slide that hand behind the knee and bring the whole kit and caboodle toward the body. All right, let that foot come back to the mat. I'm taking the sole of the top foot in the twist. Oh my God. Over to the floor. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, that's it right there. Ooh. I'm holding this just a little bit longer and breathing into this. Ooh, howdy. Oh, okay, slowly unwind it. those knees up. Let's Apanasana it. Let me check the... Oh, we got time. Oh. All right. Bring the knees out. Press to the insides of the knees. Rock and roll the feet. Bring the knees up toward the shoulders. And release. Bring those knees up toward the shoulders. And release. And one more time, up toward the shoulders. And release. Bring the knees in, give them a little squeeze. We're just going to take a half twist. So just come over. Draw it on up. Oh. I want to do one more thing, but I just cannot feel what it should be. Let's rock all the way over to one side. Whew. And then take the top arm back. Reach across, reach across, reach. Bring that right hand in. Sorry, I went to the left, so it was the right. Rock the whole body over to the other side. And reach the top arm back. And unwind. All right, we're going to move toward relaxation. Oh, I'm sorry, left foot. We didn't do the left foot. Into hamstring stretch. That's what we didn't do. I forgot. Press that heel away from the hip. Keep a soft bend in the knee, dorsal flex the toes. This is the perfect place for the strap, the prop. All right. Okay, we're going to move into final relaxation now. So I want you to notice what's going on. I'm having massive lower body glute issues right now. I'm feeling all the heat and the response to what we did. I'm going to be up on this foam roller because I want to address some upper back stuff and chest stuff. But you could go full relaxation. Now, mind you, this is morning groove yoga. We want to keep our energy level up. I do. So that I can move through the rest of the day ready. Bobbing and weaving to avoid the new fuckery of the day. But if you want to go deep, if you really need to go deep, if you've already woke up feeling anxious, I don't blame you. Legs extended, arms at your sides, palms up. That's the traditional position. Excuse me, for final relaxation, Shavasana. You could tuck a pillow behind your knees. You could roll a towel and support the base of your neck. You could fold up a blanket as long as it and tuck it in your under your hips and low back. Just keep the waist and the glutes in the same plane. Got an itch in my eye. I'm trying not to rub. Ooh. You could go feet on the floor and knees to the ceiling. If you're gestating a human being fully and completely on your own personal autonomous will and you have access to reproductive rights and care, lay on your side. I don't remember which one it is. Get your body bolster, get your pillow, get a blanket. Put it between your knees, wrap your arm over the top of it, and support your head. I am going to scooch my tushy up on this foam roller and lay my spine down on it. All right, pulling that attention and awareness into the state and quality of your forehead. Notice all of the tiny little muscles and nerve endings around your eyes and the cheeks, into your jaw. Unclench the teeth. Let the tongue drop away from the roof of the mouth. Give me a little shake of the head no, a little shrug of the shoulders. Wiggle the fingers, roll the wrists, and then let the energy relax out of the upper body. Pulling that attention and awareness into the state and quality of your spine from the base of the neck, down between the shoulder blades, along the lines of the ribs. Lift the tailbone, let the hips relax, and now release the energy and the weight of the torso. Notice the energy in the legs, the quads, the calves, the ankles, the feet. Wiggle the toes, roll the ankles, and then let the lower body release. Moving that attention and awareness into the state and quality of your thinking check-in. Anything that might be waking up or trying to anchor itself into your attention, just let it slide off to the side. We're going to hold that silence and anchor it into the breath. Soft, easy inhale, soft, silent exhale. Just let it go. We're going to pull some deeper breaths into the lungs, Big filling inhale, big sighing exhale. Moving that attention and awareness out into the body. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes, roll the wrists, roll the ankles, take a big stretch out to the side, big reach up, into that wine glass shape. And we're going to bring the knee up, give it a squeeze. Bring the other knee up, give it a squeeze. Little rock and roll here, side to side. Ooh. From one hip all the way over to the other side. We're going to rock all the way over and peel ourselves up off the mat. Now, you're in your own space, so you get to take as much time. I should have said that before I started. You can take that longer. You can do a little something different. You can add a little extra stretch. I'm coming up into comfortable seated position. It might look different for you than it did when we started. That's okay. Stacking shoulders over ribs, ribs over hips. Oh. The hips, man. Taking a scan of the body, checking in, state and quality of the physical form. How are you feeling on this end of the practice? Fucking love yoga, man. Moving that attention and awareness into the state and quality of your breathing, and just feel the breath, right? Give it the love, give it the respect. It's what keeps us going. Stop breathing. It's over. Moving that attention and awareness into the state and quality of your thinking, and check in. Now is the time you get to prioritize your to-do list. If your to-do list is like mine, which it probably is, there's about 1,500 things on it, and there's things being added daily. Pick the top 5. What are the most important 5 things you need to get done today? And work towards that, right? It's manageable. And acknowledge that there might be something that pops up that needs your attention. Something might have to jump the queue. That's all right. Okay, just one foot in front of the other. Releasing practice, blinking eyes open, taking a moment to honor your body for doing what you asked it to do today and all the hard work it does to get you from one end of the week. Acknowledge that some weeks are easy and some weeks are slog. That's just the way it is. And your best is, your best on any given day is your best. And it's not, it's going to, it's dynamic, right? Your best isn't static every time. So give yourself that grace. And please, people, please, please, please. I feel truly that there are more people in America that believe in true grace and kindness than not. So let's make ourselves heard. Make ourselves heard. Thank you so much for subscribing. My name is Julia. This is the fucking Yoga Company, Yoga for the Rest of Us. All of the benefits, none of the yoga bullshit. Ciao.